Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. This is Leap of Faith, Tarot Star's channel. Today's reading is for all signs, and it's a timeless message. So please enjoy. As always, please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Okay, so let's get started. So today we'll lay out the cards in a Celtic Cross pattern to see what your spirit guides want to tell you, okay? In the Celtic Cross reading, you may know this already, is that there's usually a story to be told around a specific topic. So we will look at the cards one by one and how they relate to each other, and then see how this message unfolds and how it all fits together. And please remember to stay for the last card, which indicates the projected outcome based on the cards. I'll pull any clarifying cards if needed, and also pull some angel cards at the end, okay? All right, here we go. So I did pre-shuffle this card deck. This is the Starr Tarot, 2nd edition. And so I did pre-shuffle off camera, and we'll cut the cards now. We'll get started, okay? All right. So I hope you all are doing well today. And okay, we're going to start, and I just pull from the top. Okay, the base of the reading is the 10 of Wands, okay? So right away we know there's a closing of some kind, the end of a journey of some kind. And I'm going to lay out the cards first, and then we'll come back and talk about how the story unfolds, okay? Now, crossing this 10 of Wands energy is the Justice, okay? The Justice card. And the Justice is a card of balance, number 11 here. So that's a 10 and 11 here. And so this is offering support for the 10 of Wands. Crossing energy there. And underneath, sometimes we don't feel this energy, but this is what's maybe lying underneath. Something to do with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands has a lot of energy around it. Okay, in the past, the Hermit. The Hermit is showing up here in the past position. Sometimes this means that maybe you have been kind of isolated and reflecting on things. Some people may have gone maybe through a shadow experience or been getting some downloads there. Okay, so here at the top of the Celtic Cross is the Queen of Wands energy, okay? So the Queen of Wands is in the position of a possible projected outcome. And now we'll do the future, the Ace of Cups here. We always love our aces. Down here, this is going to be the staff going up or the ladder going up. This position is how we are, the energy that we feel right now, and how we might see ourselves. So there might be something about collaboration here, 3 of Cups. Here is, how is the environment supporting us at the moment? This would be the 21, the World card. It's a great card to get. Okay, before we do the last two, let's talk about the story so far, and then we'll reveal the last 2 cards going up this way. There's going to be another and another. Okay, so I'll just briefly go through this and how I feel that the story is unfolding. So here is the 10 of Wands. So you've been on a journey of some type right now, and this journey is closing for you right now. So, you know, in the tarot, the 10 of Wands, it does represent like exhaustion. Sometimes that we've been carrying too many burdens with us, and there's a level or an energy of stress or exhaustion around this energy, 10 of Wands. But it's also such a nice card if we think of what's coming up in the future, because if we're going to close out this energy, that means we get to learn something new and start a new journey on something else. You know, part of life is learning life lessons. Part of life is experiencing and trying to learn something new every day. So that's a good opening to that. We'll see how it goes when we get to this side. So now, this energy about being exhausted from this part of the journey, and maybe having too many burdens to carry. Maybe something was not fair to you along this journey. You know, it could be in money, in career, finances, in the workplace, in family relationships. However, this closing of the chapter is resonating with you. Just know that this energy, the 11 Justice card, is here to support you in this closing. So the Justice card is kind of like a cause and effect kind of thing, with like solutions coming out. So maybe as this energy is trying to wind down, this Justice card is going to appear. See the balance of the scales here, and here along this river, it has the earth energy from the trees. You have the sun in the background. You have the water here. You have all of the elements here. You have a sword there. And we have, if you can see in the third eye, we have information coming down from above. So we have the support of the divine, and or the higher source, or God, whichever name is the proper name for you. I don't choose one over the other. Usually in the readings I say divine. So this Justice card is here, and this Justice card will be served for whatever has had you feeling so stressed and burdened along the way. Okay, so this came out in another recent reading about justice being here. So for whatever happened, so there might be an energy for the collective right now that you know, we're tired, and we've been carrying things the best we can, and now justice is here to help us along. Okay, so there may be solutions coming out. There may be a truth coming out that nobody sees yet, but the truth will come out, and justice will prevail. The Knight of Wands is underneath all this energy, and so you may not feel it just exactly right now, but underlying through this energy, the Knight of Wands, well, the Knights are usually about action, and especially with the Wands, right? So, and of course, in this, you can see all of the action from the Wands. You can see the colors of action. You can see the Knight of Wands. He's past the page, so it's not in such a learning situation right now, brand new to something. This is a Knight of Wands who feels free-spirited, a person with creativity, usually moves in very quickly, and so this person or energy may have been the underlying cause for all of the burdens. We don't know yet. Here we have in the past card, the 9 is the Hermit card. Okay, so in the past, whatever is at the base of this reading, in the past, the Hermit tells us that we have been maybe isolating ourselves a little bit, maybe trying to figure things out, maybe reflecting on things. It's really about going within and trying to find clarity, finding a quiet place so that you can maybe reach inside and feel what your heart space is telling you about the reflection inside your heart space, trusting your intuition, telling you about this situation here and what's the best win-win solution to move on from that. Okay, now this is to me it feels like very recently, and not a long time ago. I think very recently. The Queen of Wands energy is here. Now this is a possible future energy that can, if you choose to come into play, the Queen of Wands energy can come forward with strength and determination. The queens are very confident, self-assured. And so isn't it interesting that at the bottom, underneath underlying energy, there was a knight here that had some burdens here, and the justice is coming in for, and you had the queen in this situation as well. So maybe she's showing up now after reflection, and you're finding the strength to bring forth your talents, your creativity, your strength, and touching base inside and feeling your power. So this is about feeling your power, getting your power back, and bringing that queen energy forward, the Queen of Wands energy forward. So here in the future, the Ace of Cups. So, I love the aces. The aces in this situation, the Ace of Cups, this is a gift from the divine, coming direct from the divine, offering you something, offering you a gift to help you on your next part of the journey. So this is about making a choice after the 10 is trying to close something, and making a choice with the strength of the divine, with the strength from the Queen of Wands, bringing the knowledge with you, and with the knowingness that there's an Ace of Cups here to help guide you into this new. So in the tarot, moving towards the new is always a great option, right? So this is the card showing up to you about the future energy coming forward. So the 10 is closing, the Justice card is here to help you, and the divine with the Ace of Cups is here to bring some peace. Do you see this dove here with the peace and the rainbow and the overflowing of water and peaceful energy here? So whatever hurt has taken place, the divine wants you to know that peace is coming in, and you're finding your strength again. So over here, this is the Three of Cups. Now, this is the energy, current energy. This may be where you see yourself right now, or something that has just taken place right now in the current energy. So you could be feeling very supported right now about the Three of Cups. Maybe you have friends that are helping to support you to get through this. Maybe you have collaboration here. Again, I'm feeling like it's something in a relationship, although it could be something in a work situation, So if it's resonating for you more in a work situation, it could be that somebody had not good energy and maybe wasn't trying to help you. Maybe they were trying to underline what you had going for you in this job situation. And so the Justice card is here if it is a job situation, and you have the card here saying that to bring you have your power back, the Queen power back. So if it's a love situation with three people, or a friendship situation where something didn't go right because you're trying to close this out, you might be feeling that energy and wanting to close this energy. And here it's saying that the world is here to support you. So this is the environment around you. You have all of the world. Number 21, the world card is definitely here for you, letting you know, completing a goal, completing a lesson, that maybe travel is in store because you have been completing a lesson, so, or a goal from this path that is just now closing. Okay, so be open to the new possibilities. The tarot always asks us to be open to new learning. So there's some kind of energy being born here, an idea here. Maybe it's a new friendship situation coming in to help you, you know, overcome if it was not a good situation for this Knight of Wands person, and or if it was a work situation. Okay, maybe you're discovering like the birth of a new idea. And there's two more cards here going up the staff here, the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess, is someone who's very knowledgeable, kind of mysterious, very knowledgeable, and trusts her intuition. So in this case, it's in the hope or the fears energy. So you might be possibly hoping for maybe a clearer direction, or clearer understanding of what all of this means, and, you know, trying with the High Priestess energy to tune in, tap into your higher level self, your higher level team, any spirit guides that you have, to help get some answers to what happened and how to close that lesson out. But indeed, you are closing that lesson out because the world is opening for you. And with the High Priestess energy, sometimes it's about wanting to share your knowledge, because with the Hermit card, you have a lot of knowledge to share now. So perhaps it's time for you to move forward into a position where you can share your knowledge with others. There's some energy of teaching, leading in this card as well. So tap into your tuition, look into your heart space, really try to feel what's being projected to you, and how does it feel, which way to go. If you move and tap into your heart space, you can feel a peace or a calmness, and that's telling you that direction is a good direction to go to. But if you reach into your heart space and you feel negative emotions, fear, anxiety, worry, those type of things are telling you, if that's the energy in that path, maybe it's not the pathway for you at this time. Now you have free choice. You can go either way, and there's no wrong way to go. It just takes you through different lessons and you know, different adventures. Okay, so now at the top of this ladder here, this is the projected outcome, the King of Wands. There you go. You had the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and now the King of Wands energy is here. Now these cards don't have to be male or masculine or feminine, right? It's just the energy around them. The King energy is a strong energy. You see two lions here, and that's extra strength that's here for you. So along this way, you're coming out of feeling defeated, out of this Ten of Wands exhaustion. You took some rest, you gained some knowledge, you found your power back, and the divine was here with the Ace of Cups, and you managed to open into a new beginning with the Ace of Cups and the World, showing you that with your strength, you can move forward. Bring in the new energy, bring in the new learning, share it with others, and along the way, you've gained extra strength. Now you're seeing yourself in the king position. You're confident, you have full of energy, you have a lot of insights, and this energy is a bold leader, courageous energy, and also has fast moving energy with it. So yeah, I love this for you. This is the way the cards are showing up, is that you have the King of Wands energy with you to bring forward this Ace of Cups idea, to help make it through this Three of Cups energy. The Justice card is helping you, closing out this Ten of Wands, opening to the world. The world is here for you. Using your intuition, trusting your judgment, and your queen power, and you're moving to the king power. All right, so let's check the bottom. Oh, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Five of Swords. So sometimes in the Five of Swords, you know, this might be an energy that maybe has a little bit of worry, anxiety around it, feeling like you're left out in the cold, feeling like you can't see the way forward. But there just needs to be a new perspective to be brought forward, and then there might be some obstacles that you may be focused in on, and sometimes it's only in our minds. Whatever challenges or obstacles that are facing you, know to bring in your Queen of Wands energy and your King of Wands energy, and that you can make it through this, okay, very clearly. Now, what I'd like to do is just pull a couple of clarifying cards. I had already shuffled these, so I'm just going to give them a cut. And then I want to pull just maybe 2 cards for clarification, and then we'll move on, okay? So I do want to clarify this Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands energy, please. Ah, the Ten of Wands. You have this twice. 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So this is definitely, you're feeling very, very burdened and heavy, and you've learned, do you see that you're carrying each lesson that you've learned? You're carrying all of this with you, and it's feeling very weighted and very heavy. Well, what you can do is choose the Queen of Wands energy. Remember that you're powerful. Tap into this energy of the lion and the strength that you have. And instead of just carrying these baggages of lessons with you, just take the knowledge of each lesson with you without all the baggage. You can leave the heaviness of those lessons here as knowledge that, you know, leave them here in the hermit energy, right? And just bring the knowledge with you, but leave the heaviness in here. Lessons that you learned can come forward. So that's very important for someone out there. That the tens, this is a clear indicator. It's time to close something, okay? And to bring back your Queen of Wands energy, so that you can also be as strong as you can with that King of Wands energy. So on this next card, clarifying card, I would kind of like to see, let's just see where it goes. The Knight of Pentacles. So here's another Knight energy. And the Knight of Pentacles, it's really, it's a slower moving energy. You can see that the horse This night is not in movement. All the other nights are in movement. So there might be, I'm going to put this night here with the other night here. And perhaps, you know, you have been in this, we know Knight of Wands energy is underlying, and maybe someone moved forward hurriedly, and maybe there's something else out there that will not cause you stress to hurry, but has a slower energy. And with Pentacles, maybe they're more stable in their income. This Knight energy is not rushing anywhere to get in a hurry. They're stable. They have their own finances, energy around them, and they're not asking anybody to move forward quicker or at a different pace than that person wants to go. That's what I feel about these two. It's like two different choices that are underlying here. So, you know, use your knowledge that you've gained here. Use the knowledge from the lessons that you brought forth with the tens. And possibly this is maybe a choice here between, you know, there's maybe two, and maybe it's you and trying to decide between two. I'm not sure. But there is definitely an Ace of Cups, a love energy, a peaceful energy here. So, but this may be underlying. It's such a contrast here. All right. So I'm going to stop there, but I'm going to check at the bottom here. And the Six of Wands. So you do have a excellent outcome here. So whichever choice that you're choosing to make, if you're choosing the path to feel the powerful person that you are, male or female, right? And the powerful energy and strength that you have, and tapping into that, along with your intuition. If you carry forward with the divine, what they brought to you, with the justice coming in for you, and the World card, the Six of Wands is victory, success. So congratulations on that. This is wonderful. So the Six of Wands, it's a victory card. Okay, so let's stop there. I love the reading for you. Before I close reading, I do like to take the angel numbers cards, okay, and see if angels have any advice for us. I pre-shuffled these before we came on camera, but I'm going to take and cut these, and then let's just pull from the top. Okay, so opportunities, getting help from above, taking steps, life changes, a fresh start, and divine support. This sums up everything we just saw here. Isn't that incredible? Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit guides. Yes. Getting help from above. There you are with the divine. Taking steps. This is the action cards here. Life changes. We're closing out this cycle and we're going towards a new cycle. And a fresh start is coming in for you with the World card. And you have divine support, which is what we said here. 6060 is this number. Opportunities are here for you, okay? And so we saw this, and you have the support of the divine, and also justice is here to make right. If anything still needs to be made right. Passion and purpose. 3333. These are the numbers of the divine. 3333. Very clearly, the divine wants you to know there is full support for you here. Whatever you choose to go forward with will be successful. This is a victory card. The world is opening for you. So, passion and purpose, using your gifts for good, creativity, talents and abilities, expression, awakening and help. So yeah, here we are awakening and remembering that we have this Queen of Wands energy within us, and we are getting our power back. Use your gifts for good. Use your power. Use your creativity and talents and abilities. And the 333 is here for you. The High Priestess, you gained your intuition, your knowledge. Remember, we talked about this being a leadership card as well. Using your talents to teach others is often in this card here. And so that's what it's talking about here, talents, abilities, and expressing yourself. So, second card, I'm going to take one more. Reach out. Give and receive help. Connect with others. Contacts. In touch and healing hands. So this is 34. So in reaching out, this definitely, you have this in this energy here with the High Priestess, and connecting with others. You have the King of Wands energy, action and strength, so that you are able to reach out and not be in isolation anymore in this Hermit energy. Connect with others and to be in touch about the learning that's taken place, and maybe some healing. You can share some information about healing to help somebody who might need that. It says healing hands. It could be healing intuition as well. And the healing hands, the divine, sometimes we can see that brings in healing and peace and comfort and all of these things. The world is bringing in healing and peace, new ideas, and connecting with others. Okay, all right. So these are the 3 angel cards, and now I always draw, or usually I draw one card from Angel Answers, and this is from Radley Valentine. So I already shuffled. I tried to shuffle beforehand and get that energy going, and then it's less time on the video. Okay, we'll take one card only. Peaceful resolution is coming. Okay, there you go, and we know that. We already talked about this in these cards here. So the peaceful resolution, you have the Justice card here, and we did talk about the resolution, the peace coming forward, the Justice card to make things right. This will be resolved in your favor and peacefully. You have here this bird of peace, right? The dove of peace from the divine, and a peaceful resolution is coming to you. Do you see the rainbow here and the rainbow here? Yeah, the angels are watching over you, and divine, the source, is bringing you abundance and new energy. And Ace of Cups, you know, sometimes it can be about the new love. Maybe there's a Knight of Pentacles coming in, because we saw that as a clarifying card there. So, yeah, that's a wonderful reading, everybody. The peaceful resolution that's coming through for you. What a wonderful outcome, okay? And the victory is here for you. All right, so I'm going to add this in. This is from Radley Valentine for this card that we drew. I kept feeling like I was supposed to come into this book and read this for you. The challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. There's your Justice card. And the peaceful resolution, we've already had that. So disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitration, and even strife among family members or friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. Okay, so we definitely know we're tying up with 2 10s here, and the peace is coming in. That's very much part of this peaceful resolution. And for whatever situation that you're going through now. So this definitely, the 10 of Wands energy is closing, and the Justice card is right here with the Divine to offer this peaceful resolution. Well, thank you everybody for joining me here today. It's been my privilege to read for you, and thank you. If you'd like to offer a comment, please do. I'd love to hear from you. It's nice when we have a tribe or everyone trying to navigate this wonderful journey of life together, okay? So please remember, you're not alone. Let's get out there together and take a leap of faith and keep reaching for those tarot stars. Wishing you all the best with gratitude and love, my friends. Until next time, take care.